Welcome, you guys. This is the B3 Palm skincare experience, because we're not just talking about skincare as in prep. We're going to talk about skincare and how you can use it throughout your entire makeup. And sitting to my left is the creator of B3 Palm, Julia Dalton-Brush. This woman's incredible. I'm not going to lie to you guys, I'm slightly nervous to do her makeup. She's a fantastic makeup artist. She's also the brand founder of B3 Balm, beautiful, natural, clean skincare that's made by this woman herself. So, let's first talk about skincare prep, what it does for us as makeup artists, why it's so important in our kit, and let's talk about some high-tech tools and how that can elevate your experience for your customer. So as makeup artists, a lot of us may not be estheticians, right? Maybe we got into beauty because we love color, or we love skin, like foundation, or we love doing eyes, right? But skin is really the most important thing that we can do as makeup artists. I always say it's your money maker. It's the things that keep coming back. Because you know what, you guys? Anyone can walk into Sephora, Ulta, Walmart, whatever, and buy a bottle of foundation that's similar to their skin color and paint it on. But what we do as makeup artists is we create a skin that is like hyper real that they can't do on their own. So that's what we're going to be talking today, like our little concoctions, our little mixes that we do for our clients that can elevate their experience and make them addicted to you and continue to come back for more and more. That's what we want. So let's start by prepping the skin. The prep is the first step, and your foundation is only as good as the skincare underneath it. I always say it, I'm going to say it again. Your foundation is only as good as the skincare underneath it, right? So whenever a client sits down in our chair, the first thing that we should be thinking about is removing whatever crap they have on their face first. Has it ever happened to you guys? You ask your client, are you wearing anything? And they're like, no, I just put moisturizer on, right? Yes, you've been done dirty. And then you go to put it on, and it's like balling on their face, and you're like, you lied. Like, I thought we were here working together on this thing, right? And so that happens all the time. So the first thing you want to do is cleanse. So having something like a toner in your kit is essential. Something to prep, something to cleanse. And if you even want to take it a step further, you could do a high-tech tool in your kit to cleanse as well. This tool is so freaking cool. Not only does it cleanse the skin, it also works with light therapy, and it helps to tighten, firm, and even help your oils work more into the skin. Julia, if I say anything crazy, please correct me. You are perfect. I'll just show you guys the way I always use this. So it comes with a plastic top. You can put your own cotton pad in this. You'll use a little bit of facial toner. This is the Pomona facial toner. Really, really good for any skin type. Really good for creating a clean base on the skin. If you don't do a tool, you totally can just use a cotton pad and go right on the skin. I'm going to show you guys how to use it with the tool today. So put a little bit of toner on. Put your plastic cap back on. That holds it in place. I'm going to hold this button down. You can see she starts, she turns on. The cool thing about this, galvanic, it has, I always say it has a galvanic post. So I actually have to be touching my model. What is it? What do I do? Oh yeah, I have to be touching like the back of my model's neck in order for this to work. It's really, really cool. So then I can go in kind of upward motions, cleansing the skin and creating not only a cleansing experience.
The owner of Audi Q7 that is parked in the lowest way. Please
Is that any of you guys?
Thank you.
Beautiful. So I'll start kind of in the center of the face. I like to kind of go in a pattern, like starting on the cheeks, working up, and then I like to do 2 passes. I always work the nose area. This is an area that tends to be really congested. It's also an area that can look really cakey with foundation. So target any areas of texture. Also in between the brows here can be another area that can get really congested. So remember, we're working really gently, but Julia, how does this feel on your face?
I've never had someone do this.
Really? Oh my God, it's so wonderful. Actually, I've never had anyone else do it to me. Maybe we should trade. So I like to go along the jawline. You know, you're really using this for cleanliness, but also, you know, a little bit of an experience for your client. Again, working through the center going to show you guys something crazy when I'm done. So then you can see how much you actually remove off the skin. And like Julia had nothing on, sorry Julia. But like it's actually wild when you see it.
The city grind.
Yeah, this is just from walking in New York City. Welcome to our lives, people. Right? So the next step, I can actually use a little moisturizer, whatever I would normally use on my client. So I'm going to use a little bit of the B3 Balm Hydrating Facial Moisturizer. This is amazing, great for all skin types, has little emollients to it. It never leaves the skin overly oily or dry. It's really, really great in your kit for all skin types. So I'll just use a little bit of this. And I always like to start with a brush to apply, and then I'm going to work it into skin. I love the way, and I don't know what Julia put into this, but I do feel like this moisturizer refines the pores. It really smooths, it brightens, hi guys, and it really does a beautiful job. I'm going to show you guys just on one half of the face how this kind of just soothes the skin. Like you can see it actually looks visibly more clear, more clarity in the skin, and I love the smoothness that it gives. So I'm not a huge primer person. Anyone who's taking classes with me knows that. I don't use a lot of primers, but I do love this moisturizer because I do feel like it smooths and gives that skin a supple finish that I don't get with some moisturizers. You have pretty skin, lady. So then I can go to my next step. So this is the detoxification. No, I want to do the pore rejuvenation. So I'm going to use the red light therapy. And this one, Julie, what's the red one good for?
It's good for anti-inflammatory, helps with activated skin, and it works in conjunction with the micro pulses. So this one helps this one is just good to like penetrate the oil or the moisturizer really deep. And the next one is great for firming and lifting. So
I always do,
and it warms, so it like helps, and that helps like seep the product in the skin even deeper.
often our skins, like what we don't get to do on set for people is give full facial experience, you know? So think about using this tool on your bride, on a client, and elevating the whole experience of the service that you're giving. I always like, you know, if you've ever taken one of my bridal classes, I always talk about how we can give some elevation to the service, right? Often we're like, okay, my rate is X amount of dollars, and we never say what that includes. So why not say that includes a facial with a high-tech tool, where I use blue and red info treatment on your skin before your big wedding day, like, hello, sign me up, how much? I want it. Perfect. So we're in a really good place. I'm now gonna do the oil, and I always do, I like a shiny skin. That's me personally as a makeup artist, and I can see as I'm working on Julia's skin that the moisturizer is sinking right in. So she needs a little oil too. First of all, B3 Balm has the best oils. That lily oil right here, I wanna drink with this, I wanna cook with this, I wanna lube up my entire body. I will not. But this is my favorite oil that Julia makes, and it's because it's very rich, it's pure in ingredients, and it looks gorgeous on all skin types. So I'm just gonna use a little drop, a little bit of this goes a very long way, and I'm just gonna lightly press it into Julia's skin. And I would like to hydrate the ears. Really weird, I know. And if someone's wearing like an open neck thing, I also get their body at this point. It's really nice to treat all the skin. You know, as makeup artists, our job is skin. So you gotta think, do I have something in my kit for legs, for arms, right? You know, especially if you're shooting fashion, you wanna think of like, what's the full picture? Or if they're on a red carpet, what's, you know, what am I putting on their chest, even their back, if they're wearing something backless. So, you know, our job is skin as makeup artists, all skin. Hi! Okay, so next, we're gonna press one more time, and you can see the blue light comes on. So for the blue light, as Julia mentioned, what's this one for us? Say it again.
Blue is for, that is for calming effect on the skin. It's for, now my brain, I'm on stage, so my brain
Sorry,
is
I'm putting you on the spot. So it's calming calming, it's soothing. You know, it's also helping, I feel, to seep in the product even a little bit more. This one's also really, really good for like firming, like giving some beautiful texture to the skin.
The micro pulses that are going through now are, I like to think of it as like almost like a little workout for your face. So it really helps firm up the skin while it's penetrating the oil.
I love it. Amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And voila! There's one more setting on this wand, as if it doesn't do enough, there is an under eye setting. And so one of the things that I love so much from B3 Balm is the Nourishing Under Eye Cream. This one is amazing, obviously under eyes, but you guys, this is also really good on like dry knuckles, dry elbows. Like she'll take it out immediately, and it gives a gorgeous glow that's never like tacky or heavy underneath the eyes. So I'm going to use just a little bit of eye cream. I'll apply with my ring finger, and I'll just dab the smallest amount kind of at the outer portion of the eye, focused more on the fine lines that exist here underneath the eye, and then stretching to the inner portion of the eye. Less is more with eye cream, especially during the day, especially when you are applying makeup over top, because you don't want to create too much movement. Do you guys have a question? This is the B3 Balm Under Eye Brightening Cream. If you have any questions, let me know. It's a little loud, but I'll do my best. Look up for me. So now we're going to go underneath the eye. Oh, I was touching her shirt. So I like to use really, really soft motions here. You'll notice this pulse is more soft. It's not as intense as the other pulsing that you're doing around the face. So again, helping the eye cream to seep in, helping with puffiness, helping with inflammation, helping with dark circles, the entire experience. I also like to get the temple a little bit with this one. Help to kind of tighten and firm, massage. And voila, that's your tool experience. You're just gonna hold it down for a few seconds to turn it off. You can clean it with alcohol and sanitize it, and it's ready for your next client.